Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another late night here on the East Coast. How y'all doing? Hopefully pretty good. We're back with a little more Long Dark tonight. But it's weird. I remembered what I was doing before I fired the game up and everything. I was like, oh man, this is what I'm going to do today. But for some reason there... Oh, we never searched this drawer. For some reason there was like... just a hot minute where my brain just immediately farted. But of course...
What have we here?
We might just... There's not actually a lot of cloth so far we found in this part of the map. We might grab that. Just take it with. Seems okay. And then, yeah, we'll leave this. It is a silly place. So we met the bear. Who's a lot, like, spookier than I remember him being. Which is kind of cool. I like that. Honestly, I gotta say, like, the redesign of the winter mute, whatever, really good.
Better check in on that old trapper.
Except for the audio mixing and the cutscenes, which is beyond garbage, irredeemable. But you know what I mean. Other than that, though, it is really good. I'm enjoying it a lot. And it makes me want to get back in the survival again. The weather, my. Feels like minus 20. Looks like we're in for a bit of a damp blizzard. Not ideal. Really. Yeah. Yeah, fuck this. We're going right back in. Never mind. I was gonna say, we just got the medicine to bring back to the trapper. But, nope. That went to horse shit real quick, so... We'll hang out in here. We're probably just going to spend a day of just breaking down cloth materials if we can find them. Because cloth is something we are kind of low on. And we have food. Did I bring the deer meat with us? No, but I got like some crackers and stuff. We'll be fine. Fortunately, there's nowhere to light a fire here. But stuff like tearing apart these boots, like to get the leather and stuff, like these are all like kind of rare materials that we're not really going to be coming across for a while. They don't spawn naturally. You do have to rip stuff up, and even so, like it's always good to get your hands on cloth. The mittens, I kind of feel like are pretty good. I remember these being good gloves. Well, it looks like the ski gloves are better. Although the mittens impact your movement a lot less.
Never been so hungry in my life.
That's okay. Honestly, I don't really worry about the movement so much. I'd much rather be like completely warm than worried about being like overbundled. So they added a new mechanic in Stalwart Ranger, is that what it's called? It's this latest patch where these are actually better. Slow us down. Yeah, alright. I'll make that upgrade. Hang on. I'm gonna throw them on the outside. Yeah, it's a fun little look. Okay, cool. Either way,
so hungry.
I believe they added like a well-fed buff, which this is kind of like the new world we live in, eh? Where instead of penalizing you for things, developers try and reward you for things. Problem is, like, it's a bit of a weird thing. If you're trying to, you know, punish someone for certain behavior, usually it is straight up better to make them angry about it and just be like, look, fuck you. This is the way things are now. Deal with it. Oh yeah, water's gonna be a problem. Oh no, because we've got our toilet water. Excellent. That's not so bad. But like I said, there's no bed here. So, I believe there is a buff you can get that increases your carrying capacity up to 35. Which is pretty good. But it requires you to eat throughout the day as opposed to doing the thing where you sit on 0 hunger and only eat when you're about to sleep. But it is what it is, right? Yeah. What's our weight looking like? 33? That should be okay. Rip this guy apart. So we don't really need all this reclaimed wood. It'll be nice for starting fires and stuff. But, you know, like I said, we don't actually need it. Can we start a fire in here? No. I didn't think so. So if we're hungry, we're gonna have to eat like some granola bars or crackers are usually pretty good. Let's start with the stale granola bars though. Because they're not gonna last forever. Perfect. Oh yeah, and I don't have a bedroll. I forgot I left it set up. Maybe we head out at night, which isn't optimal. Especially now with the amount of wolves that spawn in this area. Can't sleep on the bench, eh? I know I could in real life game. Come on. But that's okay. Yeah. I'm tempted. It's a little dangerous, but let's take a peek outside, see what the weather's like. If it's okay, we might just go anyway. Because we should have like 2 hours of sunlight. Just means we won't be going for the cache along the way. Yeah, 6 degrees, I can handle that. Unfortunately, being super tired means it'll be very inaccurate with this guy. Nah, not really. Although I've been reading on the forums, so I was having a lot of trouble aiming the firearm. Well, that said, I wasn't great at aiming it before. I never really like played around with it. Let's see what the weather's like. Opens door to Angry Bear. Nope. Yeah. Have you been out in 6 degrees? Is that a joke? Oh, talking to Zelphus. I was like, I've been out in minus 45, minus 50 with the wind chill. So yes. Well, you know what? I don't think I checked inside the truck. No, I did. Okay. I was gonna say that'd be clever of me, because you never know. This would be a great place to leave a key, right? Yeah, it's a bit risky going for this cache, actually, but we might. Part of me still kind of wants to. We do have our flare pistol, and I believe we could always sleep at the camp office, which is halfway, if we have to. How cold was it when you were there? It wasn't too bad, actually. Because you came in December, early January. So I think probably the coldest it would have got was like 12. Maybe you had a really brisk day of like 5 or 6. So yeah, you might have had it happen. But unfortunately, like nowadays we don't really get like the bad winter until like February. Like sort of mid-January, February is when it really goes to shit. Anyways, as I was saying, so I was reading on the forums, like I didn't really use the gun before because I'd only got it in survival mode, and I was afraid of using the ammunition, essentially. I fired off maybe like 5 shots or something, right? So it's just not something I have experience with. So now that we get it so early on in episode 2, I was trying to use it the other day, and I was like, this is kind of interesting. Like, it doesn't feel like it's shooting where I'm aiming, and it's always hard to tell because there's not a lot of feedback in games like these, which is fine. But, man, according to the forums, people have been doing some tests, and the gun is really fucked up right now. So hopefully they address that in a patch. But apparently it just shoots the dead center of your screen, no matter where the sway of the gun is. Like when I do this, in my mind, I would hit wherever the iron sight is during that. So you kind of want to be like, okay, like I'm swaying, move here, correct. But no, it just hits dead center. So what people have been doing is recommend if you drop an item, like let's drop a stack of paper here. So you've got, you can see like the dot in your screen, and then like that's where you shoot that dot. I don't know. Bit cheeky for me. I'm just gonna keep using it like I feel like I should use it, and cry about the fact I never hit anything.
I'm so tired.
It's very weird is the thing, Fox. I don't know why they would have done that, especially because there's a whole skill mechanic, and I don't just mean the skill of actually shooting, which is fun, but like you can level up your skills in this game through reading books, and I'm not sure if you level them up by doing them as well, but that would make a lot of sense to me. See if I can bring my skills up here. No. I think there is a way to see your skills, but I forget where that is. It's possible you don't actually have that in Wintermute. Maybe it's only in survival. But, like, if you can level up your shooting, which does make sense. Like, your character's not, like, a soldier. You know, you're gonna be, like, kind of crap at shooting, especially with, like, a gun like this, which is not exactly a modern rifle. And then you progress at it, so you'd be more and more accurate. But that kind of defeats the whole skill. Oh, we missed the supply cache. It's way up there. Just because it is getting late, I think we're going to pass on it. But let's go see us straight up putting a physical dot in the center of your screen. I mean, that's what you do when you play McCree, right? Put a dot in a magnifying glass. Yeah. Yeah, no, and that made a lot of sense to me before, Dino. And we are struggling here.
Find food.
Well, food's not the problem; it's sleep, and the fact I'm carrying way over capacity. Canadian wilderness treating us good though, Dino. How are you doing, bud? We just went. I only played for like an hour yesterday, because I had to be up so early. I had to be up at like 6 in the morning or something for work. We went to Carter Dam. We explored the whole place. I talked about how I really like the new, like, I mean, the revamp of episode 1. I could take it or leave it. It did some things interesting. I mostly just like this new mechanic for the side quest system. That's awesome. But aside from that, like, it was okay. But episode 2, yes please. Really liking it. It's just way better than it was before. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to shoot it all, right? Because I don't know. Seems like you have a minimum of 25%, although it could be because my other conditions are so high, I'm not sure. Oh, that's right, Methuselah. Or, was that his name? A fucking antediluvian. I don't know, he just reminded me of shitty, like, Vampire the Masquerade shit. World of Darkness. Which I love those role-playing settings and systems. Don't get me wrong. Hello. I really like in episode 2 how you're finding more of the prison guys around. Which, it sort of throws back to the fact that the prison guys are a lot more prevalent, because you actually get to meet one and you can like save his life or kill him or whatever. So that's pretty cool. It drastically changes the story though, because now the prison guys are out here, which before it was supposed to be, they all kind of died before making it like this far. We should be getting, yeah, pretty close here. If we see a wolf, I can't run, and I'm probably not going to be able to shoot it. So we're probably going to go with the old take out the distress pistol and prepare for the worst. This is very greedy of me. I can't even sprint, so it'll probably, yeah. I would have had to get much closer to that rabbit to actually get to it, because I can't sprint right now. Wasn't too good of an idea. Doesn't mean I still don't want it. This is me we're talking about. And this is like damp snow too. So I shouldn't really be
Feels like night is coming.
thinking around. Stop moving for 2 seconds, you fucker. Then you, please. Hard enough to see. Don't my fucking breath getting in the way. Okay, he's bugged out. Cool. That was some of the weirdest pathing I think I've seen. Well, now we can drop something if a wolf comes on us, which is cool. But like I said, we should really get the cover. We're gonna go for the little camp office, which will be somewhere up on our right. Eventually. Probably got another 5 minutes of struggling. Yeah, I also hate New Grey Mother. I don't hate her, but I do not like her as much as the old one. I feel like her storyline makes less sense. And I don't feel like like episode 1 in general, it's like, it's just different. The same kind of events happen for the most part, but you know, if you meet a few new characters, they don't really explain anything too useful, but I think they're setting that up for the future, right? Oh. Thank God there's a rabbit in between me and that wolf. Let's just get this out, just in case, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we're doing okay, Dino. We just, waited out a blizzard, which is why we're traveling so late. But we don't have a bedroll. You can't sleep on the floor. Or on, like, a bench or something. And, you know, video games. Get down, Mr. President! Yeah, that rabbit! He's like, I'll screen them. So once we get through this pass, we're at the lake, I believe. And then it's just over there. And on our left, there's going to be like 7,000 wolves. But this place also has like a stove. We can get a fire going. We can boil some water. Not that we super need to, but we will anyway. We don't even need to warm up. It's quite nice out. We might need to dry off, but that's something else entirely. And I know what you mean by getting distracted by other games. Like, It's not just that I have a major backlog, but there's even games that I've played before that I want to replay. Like, there's so many things I want to be doing. It's so hard to find, like, you know, because I get like an hour a day, if that. You know, sometimes I'll get a day where I get like 2. But for the most part, like, if you see me streaming, that's coming out of my sleep time, right? So, you know, that's a choice I make, but nevertheless, it's a bit rough. I'm gonna stick with my gut here. See, this is what I hate about the Wintermute, is where they put your location on the map. Because I don't like that. I like when I'm playing survival, and I like this feeling right here. Where, you know, I'm gonna stick with my gut. But you know. Okay. So, pardon me for thinking that I could fire the flare pistol off quickly. Yeah. No, that's fine, game. Okay, no, at that time it worked. Yeah?
Kill you, idiot! Bastard!
Oh, Jesus. Calm down. Oh, my God. Well, that was really weird. I had the gun out, and I was clicking the shoot, and he just wasn't shooting at all? Which was weird, because I have it loaded. Like, we saw it, it fired just fine. It is not the Aurora, apparently. It didn't have green eyes or nothing. And we haven't even learned about the Aurora yet, so that's a little bit of spoilers. I did beat the wolf. And the last one, I literally fired a flare into his face. So a little bit odd. Anyway, what I was saying. So because, you know, like I was saying, I don't like how Wintermute just sort of does away, does away with the whole, where am I? Because right now, like, where am, that's a fishing hut. We have a key for a fishing hut. So, oh, they do have little spooky eyes, actually. We could go for that and see if there's a bedroll that we could sleep in. That would be nice. But, like, this is what I love. I love these moments where, like, we're in the shit. This is not a good place to be right now. And the whole time I'm going, is that the camp? Is that what I'm looking at right there? Is that the camp office? I don't know. I'm just guessing. But I think it is, because that's what my gut says. And I like that. I like having to rely on those gut feelings. In a hot minute, we're going to fire the gun. I think. We're okay. That's the only nice thing about Wintermute, though, is I'm not super mad about dying there. We could get a fire going in there, but being tired is more so the issue, so. I might fire off a safety flare there, but I think there's another wolf as we come around the corner. I think I spied one. We'll just wait. I have a key to a cabin, kind of, but. I don't think that's like the Aurora eyes, though. I think that's just like the normal, oh, it's nighttime and the wolves are pissed eyes. So, looks like I was a little wrong here. Which again, that's what I like. I like having to deal with that mistake. I'm like, I felt like it was just around this corner. But let's go up here and see what happens. If this is the lake I'm thinking of, we do just need to hug the shore of it until we find the damn thing. It could just be a little further down.
We could eat a horse.
Hunger is not. Oh shit! Sprain risk though. So let's get off that slope. We're looking okay. Let's see. I don't see anything over there. Oh, I think I see a house on what looks to be the land. I'm not sure. I'm really straining to see. This doesn't look like anything I recognize, though. I think that's probably those fishing huts on the far side. Yeah. So that's the far side. Well, see, this thing, I don't want to check my map because it's going to tell me where I am. Do you know what I mean? I want to, like, annoyingly, but make sure we got plenty of food to get through this. You'd even eat a cup of cold coffee, which might help with our tiredness somewhat. Well, that's nice. So yeah, it should have been over here. I guess we just missed the turn.
Can't feel my feet.
Well, I guess we could pop over here and spend the night. And then in the morning, I'm not going to feel so bad about cheating and using the map, if that makes sense. Because, like when visibility is high, it's very easy to map out where you are. So, we'll do that then. Oh, the weather's dropping again. Was it V? No, B? C? Whatever. I want to get this screen, but I always forget what it is. It feels like -8. It's doable. Alright. My character's definitely going to want to crash once the coffee wears out. For a second I heard a fucking bear and I was like, well, that... I'm sorry. That not where a door would be. Nice. First try. What you got for me, game? I need a stove and a bed, and that's about it. Oh, this is quite cozy. To be honest, I wouldn't mind a little cabin like this someday. It turns out just a bed is all we get. Really? Well, I guess that's... Urban Parka! Damn! That sounds pretty good. Well, in the morning we'll be able to see what's what anyway. Urban Parkas are shit? What? Get out of here. Maybe the urban part of that. Oh, no, I didn't. Wait, did I eat half of that?
This'll come in handy.
More suitable for urban survivalists. That's fine. Let's get like a, I don't know, like a 10-hour sleep. Because we're pretty overtired. I don't want to push it. Visible walls are #1 enemies, yeah. That's true, we do have the singing fish thing. What's our weight looking like? Okay, we're overweight, but that's fine. We can at least see. Oh, nice. New ski gloves? Okay, well, we'll hang on to those because they're really good, actually. Some coffee. We'll never be back here, so we should grab everything of, you know, pseudo value.
I need snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Yeah, hate to break it to you, the hypothermia will kill you. Actually, I think it's more the dehydration, but I don't know. Also, seriously, in this game, like, drinking pop, sorry, Will, but drinking pop does not hydrate you at all. I mean, you might feel refreshed while you're drinking it. As someone who drinks a lot of pop, like, you know, I have to be careful. I'll have some days where, like, because I just don't drink water, actually, is more so the issue. And, like, I'll drink some coffees throughout the day, and then, you know, you get home, and you go the... Ah! Well, isn't that just fucking amazing? Look how far you can see now, it's great. You know, and then I'll have, like, a pop when I get home, and then guess what? I'm fucking dehydrated, I'm risking myself. Wool socks? We already have wool socks, you goober. Wait, which is better? Yeah, these ones. I never came over here the first time I played this game because I, you know, made the silly assumption there would be multiple cabins over here. And each cabin would have, like, a lock and key.
I think I can use this.
That breaks apart easy. It's I wasn't even worth coming out here. Like, let's say I wasn't trapped in that bad situation. Is there anything of value here? I guess the urban Arca is the only real thing. Oh, we got some accelerant. Don't knock accelerant. Duke's the best hat in the game. I mean, my fleece cowl says otherwise. Although this isn't fully repaired. Really, I keep ripping these up too. Is it that good? Let's find out real quick. 25 minutes for some curiosity. Sure. Oh, damn. Yeah, alright. Yeah, that looks dumb as shit, but I'll take it. Alright, well, that's cool. I know the balaclava is really good. It's funny too, because we've passed up 100 toques. Actually, that's true. We have passed up 100 toques, but I've like ripped apart 100 toques as well. So I was like, hey, I need some quick and easy cloth. So we came out. Yeah, it must have just been there, because we turned down here. Isn't that so crazy? Like, we couldn't see the fucking camp office right in front of our faces. Because I got here and I was like, oh, I don't see it, and I went down this path. That's insane. I love that about this game. That's so good. That's so good. And now I can just see everything. Refreshed? We do have some more water, which we're out of, so that's okay. You know, like, so today I had maybe three and a half coffees. But I just drink them black now. I don't know if cream dehydrates you at all, so I'm just putting that out there, right? Came home, I had a can of Coke and like a little bit iced tea, like a half a can worth. And I'm super dehydrated. Like I just, you know, like I just felt like I was gonna fucking die. And I was like, oh man, like I'm getting sick from dehydration and stuff. I'm like, why? The old me wasn't like this. So I'm on like my 5th glass of water. I still feel fucking parched. Just shitty because I hate drinking water, but I'm forcing myself to do it. 8 degrees of warmth per kilogram. I do like the fact that people, you know, math that out, right? Because in this game you really do want to be carrying more, but you're always kind of forced to carry less. We're also moving a lot faster, of course, which makes this trip seem not so bad. Oh no, this is the part we walked. Yeah, okay, so we actually, we turned down here. We never went down that little spot. But in the day, like, when the snow ain't even blowing, like, I can see the fucking, not even that close. I can see, like, that far out tower that I would have walked towards. That's so crazy. No, yeah, that makes sense, Dino, right? Like you wanna dress as light as you can, if you can get away with it, so that you can carry more stuff, and of course run faster and this, that, and everything else. Because every little thing you start wearing does slow you down somewhat. We're gonna stop in here and pick up. I believe it had a spare bedroll. I believe so. And I would very much like one. Because we left one at the Trappers, just on the floor. And I would like to have one there and not have to keep, like, relaying it every time. Just for convenience sake, that's it. If we can't find another one here, that's okay. Oh, what the fuck? How did I miss that rifle cartridge first time we were here? Manual on ice fishing. Very easy, actually. Wait, have we... Really? I never looted these? Because we came in here. Remember, I walked around the desk, and I dinked around, and then I eventually fell asleep upstairs. Probably because it became the middle of the night, and I just trusted myself to have looked at things. We left out the back door.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
You know what? I'm gonna hazard a guess they don't. Nice. We're gonna make another snare when we get back. We still need to find a place that we can really drop it, though. I thought I remember seeing a bedroll rolled up somewhere here. But it looks like... No, yeah, I did. Perfect. I wonder what's still in here then. Oh. I wonder if there's like a heavy bedroll. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of cool. Behind the Trapper's cabin has some decent rapid spawns. Is that in Winter Meat as well, or just in Survival? Or actually, that doesn't work, because in Survival, I'm not fucking doing this. I've spent so long looking for this. Well, alright, let's go. We're gonna look for it. Because in the revamp, they might have moved where it is, but I could not find it for shit. Huh? Oh, hi. Oh, we never read that convict's note. Because I was kind of on the run. I didn't want to freeze to death. So we'll have to go check that out. Note from Survival. So... I could be wrong, because I haven't played a lot of it, but don't the spawns in Survival rotate? Or like, I don't want to say like they're random, but I mean like there's so many places they could probably be. And like every game they're different. Because when we first played episode 2, there were rabbits spawned over by the corpse. And I have not seen any rabbits in that area on this playthrough. Even if there was like an in-game timer, and the spawn's like migrated, if you will, which, you know, in the winter doesn't really make sense. It'd be pretty sedentary. But who knows? Bearskin bedroll. Holy shit. That's awesome. Can you sleep during a blizzard? Because that's cool. Where's this little fucking... He's still that close? There he is. Just keep the tree between us and him, and maybe he'll forget about it. I don't know. He remembered. You build a snow shell. That's awesome. See, I'd love that. That would, honestly, that makes Forlorn Muskeg into shitty train station land a lot less dumb. You know what I mean? 'Cause that part is just not fun. It should be somewhere up and around here. And don't worry, I know you're looking at this wrecked train in the tunnel, but no doubt we'll be going there soon. Oh, yep, no, they definitely moved it. It was not here
There
before.
you are.
Unless it was more hidden. But what do we even get from that? What was that last item? The accelerant's okay. The tinder plug is like pretty fuck useless. Like, tinder plugs aren't useless. Sorry, but for like the value. Oh, was that last thing an MRE? Tin or something like that? Just looked like a rusty can. Paradise Valley? Yeah, because I remember walking around that place for ages. Bunch of shit. This wolf don't give a fuck. He's got some attitude problems today. I could try out my new fancy dancy skills. Try to shoot this sumbitch. Oh, really? Whoa. That's... Was that just weird to... Oh, yeah, I see you, fucker. Because it used to be, they did not give a fuck about you. If you... If you pulled the gun on them, they'd just rush you. Yeah, you feel fucking smart now? Hmm? He looks shy. Can't blame him. I don't know if I want the wolf meat. Hide for sure. Do I take the wolf meat? It is sketchy. Hang on, let's take take 3. Puts us way overweight though. Carrying the bearskin bedroll. It's a % chance of scaring wolves off? That's awesome. What's our weight now? Bad. Okay. Well, I was gonna say, we're not far. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to go this way.
Feels like a lot of gear.
It is. It's a hell of a lot of gear. But I can't risk going up the hill now. Well, that wasn't so bad. It's my first time shooting a wolf. Let's eat a moldy chocolate. Like, that's gross. Moldy chocolate bar? Hard pass. I mean, I could have just taken the hide and left the meat to freeze. Yeah, we could drop some stuff here, but I won't.
I need anything right about now.
So if I was wise, because this is just killing my stats. That's it though, I do want to have an early bed tonight because we fucked the sleep schedule up. Because we want to sleep during the night and we kind of fell asleep halfway through it last time. So that part's okay. I could drop everything here and then come back for it. Like all the dumb shit, like the wood. I might just, because we're barely fucking moving. This is hurting me. Let's have it. Of course, now it's windy. Let's drop it at this fucking tree. Make sure we take one of these reclaimed wood so we can make a snare. Don't fucking despawn her, I swear to God. It will be a reckoning. So let's just double check. Yeah, very little of its toilet water. Honestly, the game feels like it's getting rid of the toilets, man. You know, I keep trying to take toilet water, but a lot of it ends up being food these days, then. Not that I carry a lot of food on me. I usually carry nothing. But
nothing to drink.
You're not even that thirsty. Wow. I was gonna say you're more hungry than thirsty, but that doesn't mean you're not thirsty. Okay, those rose hips we dropped ages ago are still there, so that's a good sign. Probably be big. We're out of water, right? Yeah. I mean, I can drink some soda cans, but I'm okay. Hang in there, Will. It's not so bad. Like, that is a really ragged gas, though. Like, I don't want to know how they got him to do that. Was he running on a treadmill and then breathing, or it's Jesus? Yeah, totally. I usually just bring, like, one thing of food. Like a cracker, like, if I have cooked meat, I'll just take, like, one thing of cooked meat. Like, one of those, like, panics, like, if I need to sleep tonight and somewhere stupid. You know what I mean? Crackers are OP, dude. Oh my god. This game loves to throw the blizzards at me. Granted, I do keep harvesting large amounts of meat when I should not be doing so. So the game's just like, yeah, you know what? You're gonna have a blizzard every day just because you want to sit out there and harvest fucking meat. Well, you're already dead and you're carrying too much and you're way far from home. Like, I think the game has like this system where you know how like the AI director, a lot of games like talk about having. I remember the first one, not the first game to have it, but the first game to sort of laud it was Left 4 Dead, or sort of put a term to it. But I think this game has an AI director in the sense that it just wants to put you out of your fucking misery. It's like, you're struggling, just fucking die. And I'm like, no, I'm actually okay. I'm doing this on purpose.
Something's making me feel tired.
Something's making you feel tired. Is it carrying 100 pounds of gear? No? Is it running in a blizzard? On an empty stomach while you're dehydrated? No, that's not it either? No, I don't know.
So hungry.
Out of ideas. We ain't gotta worry about food, man. We got a whole fucking deer in here. Food. Let's get some venison. Treat parasite with antibiotic. Oh, now's not a good time for this. I'm about to collapse. Sir, would you like some World War II era penicillin?
Oh, shit.
The fuck did I just give that? Did I inject him with gasoline? Like, he woke up.
You're pretty banged up. You're probably a bit delirious.
Sorry.
too.
Couldn't mute myself.
I just gave you a shot of some heavy antibiotics. Might feel funny for a while, but it'll help. And you're gonna need some time to recover.
Time? We don't have time. We need to get a message out. It's important.
Message? You mean to your friend, asking for medical help?
Never mind that. Help me up so I can look at the radio. Let's see if the parts you brought back are any good.
Yeah, you're right, Dino. It should have been put in a fatty area like the butt. Will's not a
It's
doctor,
a military shortwave,
but his
isn't
wife was, so I don't know.
Maybe.
I know a bit about radios. That's not like any surplus I've ever seen.
Ah, damn it. Well, parts look fine. So, whatever's wrong with the radio goes deeper than that.
What could it be?
Something to do with the power. Fuses. Transformers, maybe. We have bigger problems to deal with first. That bear's out there, hunting us. He's a smart old bastard. He'll keep us from getting out, getting supplies, finding help. Eventually, he'll either get us, or starve us out. Ah! Oh. I gotta lay down. Help me back to the bed.
Yeah, I love that, Dino. But yeah, you're right. If an EMP went off, that shit would be fried. But also, I just love the... Well, all the parts look good, except maybe these parts. If the fuse or the transformer is the brokes, you can usually tell. It's pretty easy. But anyway, let's not ask about the bear because it's in his crotch, and you know I'm not sure what bear we're talking about. Let's go for surroundings.
Can you tell me anything about where we are?
Well, this whole area takes its name from Mystery Lake nearby. It's kind of a wilderness preserve, though you wouldn't know it from the logging trucks. Not much around there, apart from some lake cabins that'll be locked up for the season. You've already seen the dam. Railroad passes through the area. Trains come through once in a while. Fewer every year. The whole area's mostly dead, most of the year.
You sound like you like it that way.
Yeah, I sure do.
So, no other people living out here?
You gotta understand. The collapse destroyed Great Bear. There's nothing here to stay for. You meet anyone out here? Chances are they're hiding from something. Or someone.
And you? Why are you here?
I have my reasons.
The dam was pretty busted up, like you said.
Place was cracked open by the quake years ago and never recovered. Was already half dead at the time.
Meaning?
The dam dates back to the 60s. Industrialists from the mainland wanted to use it to power a mining town he was planning to build. But the bottom fell out of the price of coal, and he had to abandon those plans. Some fool tried to get it running again in the 80s, but then the forest talkers got involved, and that was the end of it. Pretty sure the quakes finished the job once and for all.
So, who are the forest talkers?
Eco-terrorists. Activists, some call them. Depends on who you talk to, I guess.
Why are they out here?
Well, they've been active for years. They come and go. Mostly here to throw a wrench in the works for a variety of resource projects, mining, forestry mainly. They want Great Bear to remain a pristine wilderness.
You don't sound like you agree.
Oh, I've no love for industry. But this is the way of the world. You have something they want. They take it. Nothing much you can do to stop it.
Well, judging by what I saw in the dam, I'd say the forest talkers are still active.
Well, that's good news for you. Keep your eyes open for supply caches they might have left behind.
Dude, I love how the audio mixing is so bad, and it's so fucking muted when they're talking. And then the blizzard kicks up, and it's like, good fucking luck, Jimmy. Can't hear shit. But whatever, sorry, there's nothing I can do about it. Game volume's pretty much max, it's just...
What's this unfinished business between you and the bear?
Ah, me and the old bear. Every time we meet, we make a little trade.
And what do you trade?
Each other's blood, mostly.
Sounds like a losing proposition.
Oh, I'm sure it will be. For one of us.
The main reason I'm out here is I'm looking for someone.
You won't find too many people out here. That's kind of the whole point.
This is someone important to me. A woman. She may have passed through here a few days ago. She might have been injured.
What makes you think she came through here?
She passed through the tunnel leaving Milton. Then... I'm not sure.
Well, the roads from Milton don't lead this way. Wherever she's headed, you'll have to cross the mountains to find her. Not an easy path, even for the most experienced outdoorsman.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Well, you won't get far with that bear on the prowl. What we need is to get my radio up and running, so we can find out what the hell is going on. Maybe someone out there has seen your friend.
The woman I'm looking for. She might be on her way to a place called Perseverance Mills. You know it?
Yeah. Shit Nothing Town, north part of the island.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I know it.
We were on our way there, my passenger and I, when we crashed. I need to find a way to get there, or contact her. See if she's all right.
You sure she's alive?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, normally I'd make some calls on the old shortwave. Whole area's been damn quiet since those lights in the sky. Even the wildlife's acting strange. But I might have an idea.
What do you mean, the wildlife's acting strange?
You live out here long enough, you get a sense for the patterns in nature. Right now, the patterns are broken. Critters aren't behaving the way they should. It's like they're spooked or something. No, not spooked. But changed somehow. Best way I can say it is, things don't feel right.
You said you had an idea. What do you have in mind?
Well, it's a long shot. But I may know how we can find out about your friend.
I'm listening.
This shortwave, I use it to keep an ear open for what's going on.
So how do we get the radio working?
There's no reason I can see why it shouldn't be working.
Well, what about more parts? Or another radio?
We might find another radio. But I think I have a better idea. Problem is, it's no use with the old bear out there. Your path to a working radio, and our survival, is through that bear. We have to find a way to deal with him first.
Okay. So we have to deal with the bear. But you're half dead, and rifle shots don't seem to do much. So...
That's because the old bear, he's special. I've been hunting and trapping for years, and I've shot a lot of bears. But I've never encountered anything quite like him. A special bear like that needs special magic to bring him down.
Magic?
Don't worry, I'm not delirious. I don't mean literal magic, but we need the old knowledge. The old ways.
What do you have in mind?
Not that fucking
There's an old
stick.
story. Local legend, maybe, about one of the original settlers of this place. Spence. Story goes something like this. Spence shows up and sets up his claim shanty with his young family in tow. For generations, the family had been traders in the Hudson's Bay Company. Old voyageur stock, they say. Hard people. Survivors. One day, a bear shows up and menaces the homestead. Spence takes a shot at the bear, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Bear wanders off, but Spence's wife, she takes a turn. Slips into fever. For days, delirious, she screams about the bear. Local doctor can't do a thing for her, neither can the priest. A week later, a hired hand goes missing. And they find him. Just a body. Ravaged. Spence fears for his wife and kids. He's convinced some evil bear spirit is trying to kill them. Revenge for some slight in the past, maybe. Something in the family history. Spence gets some men together for a hunting party. They go out into the muskeg and track something big for days. Eventually corner it. It's a big son of a bitch. Biggest bear they'd ever seen. Man killer. Story goes, they empty their rifles into the bear and it just walks away. Like it's made of stone. They call it the demon bear after that. Wife's dying now. Spence believes the bear's evil spirit is killing her. Eating her soul. He can't get anyone to join him on another hunting party. They know rifles don't work. So he forges a spear. Like a boar spear, but bigger. From some old Hudson's Bay trapper's wisdom, apparently. He goes out into the muskeg, disappears for days, and then one morning, the wife's fever breaks. But nothing from Spence. Some men go out looking for him, and they find him. Half dead, blood all over him, body torn almost in two. The bear's work. The last thing he says is, "Spear stole the bear's soul. My wife is now free." And then he's gone.
So, did he kill the bear?
Nobody knows. Never found a carcass. They buried Spence, took the spear back and hung it over the mantelpiece in the Spence homestead. Never saw that bear, or any other, again. Years later, after the Spence family faded to obscurity, wealthy land baron bought the spear to hang in his hunting lodge. Just so he could tell that story, I imagine.
So, do you believe it? The story of the demon bear? And the spear stealing its soul?
No, of course not. I might spend all my time alone in the wilderness, but I'm not crazy. But the old stories sometimes have truths hidden in them. Spence might have been superstitious, but he had the right idea. 10 inches of cold, hard steel might do what a bullet can't.
No.
I'm convinced.
Not even a little. No.
A spear's the way to kill that bear. And you need to get Spence's bear-killing spear if we're gonna survive the winter. The old hunting lodge is still there. A couple of days' journey south. Follow the tracks the other way, through the muskeg, and you'll find it. If the spear's there, get it. It might be our best hope.
And the radio?
You deal with the bear, and let me worry about the radio. Now, let me rest. Good luck out there. Watch out for our demon.
Well,
Right.
I like the fact they brought the Spence family homestead in. I don't know if I can... What a weird fucking thing. I don't know if I can bring this map up, though. Yeah. Down here. The old Spence family homestead, which... Is that the one that I usually find burned up? I think I get here and this is usually like completely burned down or something. It's kind of cool, though. I like it. That's neat. Hey, anchors. I was thinking about stopping just now, but I'm just kidding. But, okay, so that effect in the fire was kind of neat. A little too busy for me, and the whole fucking yellow text on yellow fire was retarded. They should have thought about that. It honestly just should have transferred into like a nicer looking cutscene or something. I don't know, whatever the fuck. But it's... We've never... First off, we've never put the wood on the fire. Second off, he reaches down where the tinder plugs are and grabs a log or something, or did he just throw a tinder plug on, which, what the fuck? Then he throws it in, and then Will just proceeds to stick his head in the fireplace that whole time. That was weird. I know they're like, oh, let's be cinematic. But don't do that. Well, you could, but you know what I mean. Like, it's just weird. I don't know. Magic. Sometimes you just need your face to melt off. Well, that's true. Alright, I forgot to think about it that way. I think this locker's fucking full. Garbage. Alright, well. Let's go drop. It's still blizzarding, but I want to go get my stuff. Alright, hang on. Book don't need, cash don't need, cattail heads. These are actually pretty good. Hang on the one. Hang on the tinder plugs too. So keep all that shit. Yes. Way too much food on us. Coffee is pretty handy. The venison... We're gonna come back for that venison, because we're gonna be eating, and then I'm gonna sleep probably before we head out. Only need one pistol, thanks. One flare's fine. I don't need all this hook and line and stuff, but it's okay. I guess we gotta take the pry bar, though. Wow, that ammo's fucking heavy. I feel like it's nice to fuck it. Let's leave all the ammo behind. We're gonna be dropping these snares off, hopefully. Oh yeah, the wolf pelt. Fuck. Okay, no. Like these don't really weigh a lot. Might need to make some stuff out of them. Feathers, we're not going to though. Birch bark, we're not going to right now. let's get this wolf pelt curing, which is pretty exciting. Yeah, I feel ya, Yanks. This game, you eat like a horse. Thankfully, you don't have to eat too often, so. Stuff is rotting in the box, take the meat out and drop it in the snow. I was gone for like 2 days, Yanks, and it didn't even go down 1%, I don't think. So, the cooked stuff anyway. Is the raw stuff going down? Might be. I guess I could do that. So wolf meat I don't really care about so much, and we're going to be eating this venison. And the weather's cleared up somewhat. Now I need to remember that tree right there. Okay, off we go. Oh, but before we do, let's go looking. Dino promised rabbits back here. Oh yeah, no shit. Well, that's a bit too convenient for me. I don't know how I feel about that. Good. Looks like he came from around here, so. Slow put. We got 2 of those set up. Hopefully we'll have a rabbit run into it. I'll probably take this rabbit out because it's me. I like to peg rabbits. Oh, that was close. Almost hit him with a rebound. I need to make a rabbit poaching simulator. I mean, I am pretty good at it, but I didn't really hit the rabbit there, so whatever. I'll take it, though. Fuck you. Rob Arch, please. Get in there. Okay, let's go. Yeah, back, yeah. I did shoot a wolf today, Yanks. That was pretty good. I'm not going to need more than 10 shots, right? I don't think we bring the extra, like, fucking 0.6 of a kilogram worth of rifle ammo with us. Seems like nuts. I could, though. I just don't know how. Like, what am I gonna be shooting? I'm not hunting deer right now. Like, right now it's sorry about that. I was just itching. What even is that? A jaw? Yeah, that's. But anyway, I don't know. It's like I'm kind of just using it for self-defense. I'm not like intentionally hunting deer, so I shouldn't need more than 10 shots. Realistically, I need 1, and if I miss the wolf with 1 shot, I'm gonna die. So that birch tree, I think we put it here over. So I think this is the birch tree we parked stuff beside. Nope, it was not. It was that birch tree. Oh my god, there's multiple birch trees in the wilderness. I'll never find my shit. There it is. A big pile of garbage. You need like a fucking Hoover button. Geef. Lish. And why I bother collecting stuff though in single player, because never end up using it. Yeah, I think we're gonna sleep tonight. Really pretty sunset, actually. There's a corpse up here. Is this Max's corpse? Are they still over it? I thought if you loot a corpse, they stopped doing that. Well, that could be the wolf I shot, maybe. No, it's... We're just Max. We could try and shoot that deer. That could be fun. Maybe they take a pot shot at the deer and then head back. Well, at least somebody knows what a Hoover is. Yeah. Mr. Stuck. Yeah. What is the shop vacs, I guess, right? That's what they call them. Should know we sell them at work. Oh my god, and there's rabbits here. I swear to shit, I was looking for rabbits here for ages. Because I was like, I was pretty sure they spawn over here. Long Dark devs, maybe there's a little bit of weird hit detection. I did not hit that rabbit. Don't get me wrong, I'll take it. You know, I like hunting rabbits, but now I'm a little curious. That is how you hit a fucking rabbit. Oh, that's satisfying neck snap. I mean, I'd never break a rabbit's neck in real life, but it sounds good. It's a nice sound.
I need to drop something.
How about you drop your fucking attitude, Will? So we are thinking about this bad boy right here. Do we go for it? We're head on, right? Okay, so it's center of the screen. So is that even where your iron sight defaults, or is that under it? Like this, eh? Is he eating? Eating's good. Oh. Well, that's fine. That's okay. We'll go drop our stuff off. We got extra rounds, and I need to practice shooting that anyway. They don't exist anymore? No. You hit the whiskers, yeah. Well, no, that stuff is crazy to me, Dino. Like duct tape. Like everyone's like, oh, I'd like some duct tape, and it's like, would you like some aluminum tape for ducks? No? Oh, you want duct tape? Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I don't even think... Does Duck Brand still make duct tape? Actually, probably. They probably do. I feel like that's crazy, though. Duct tape versus duct tape, man. But, like, honestly, I'm one of those people, I don't say ducks. Like, I mean, there's a little T in there, but I'm not like, oh, you want some air ducts? I just say, you know, I say ducks. Just fuck it, you know what I mean? Ain't above that. I'm from the country. I ain't got to justify myself.
It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
You trying to imply that the sun confers heat? Because that sounds like some heathen fucking magic, and I do not agree with it. These purification tablets are heavy as fuck, actually.
Rest soon.
Let's leave some behind. Death? What's that? Don't care. Do I need 5 bandage? Actually, I probably do. I can always drop them. But we've been running into problem bandages lately. Or rather, not having bandages. I dropped all my reclaimed wood off, right? Yep. Okay, cool. And could I have 1 gun, please? Thank you. Dude, don't say that, Dino, because Yanks was thinking about buying a portable like wireless, bagless vacuum. You know, don't shit on the man's dreams, okay? Oh no, do I have a can? Oh, please tell me I have a spare can somewhere. I'll cry. Oh, I got a cooking pot. That'll do. That'll do. If I have a cooking pot, I'm gonna be... Let me go get some rabbits to skin. And I'll sleep. Inventory, tory. Yeah, I know. At least we're not playing, Dreadmore. Because that game makes you feel bad when your inventory's full. Wait, did bag vacs used to be bad? I thought bag vacs were always the good vacuum. Unless we're talking about like central vac or some shit. Yeah, that's got another hour of the boil, so. You want to replace your broom? Yeah. We don't live in the fucking Jetsons universe, man. No. Sometimes you're just stuck with the shit you have. Well, if you got money,
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Honestly, I mean, we've had this talk though. If you got money, buy whatever the fuck makes your life easier. You know, because time's the one thing you can't buy. They say, which is not true, because you can buy things that free up a lot of your time. So, you know. Old bag get shit on by a new bagless. Really? That's interesting. I have a lot of guts, and I don't know if I really care about harvesting them out of these rabbits.
My energy is just disappearing.
Oh, here, have a sip of some water. No, like, I grew up with a bag vac. I just assumed that was what the people use.
Never been so hungry in my life.
Then we were on a farm, so. What did everyone else use? Shop vacs? Do I just leave the rabbits just sitting out here? They're just guts anyway. Yeah, I kind of like that. How many guts do I have? A lot? A fair amount. How much do I need for my deerskin boots? Or my pants, maybe? These pants are pretty... Oh, hang on. 3 cured hides, 4 boots, 12.5 hours. Yeesh. I mean, don't get me wrong. I agree, it should take a long time. Cool. Right. Eat some rabbit. Nice little sleep. I'm just gonna flaunt the fact that I have food. I don't even need to eat this much. Usually I'd eat just enough to sleep, but this will also let us carry more, which is kind of the benefit of that new well-fed buff, which is super cool. Check that out. 8 hours? Yeah. Good. So, I know this is gonna sound crazy. But I'm I'm thinking about doing Battle Brothers again. Good buddy John's been playing it recently. I was like, is it worth hopping back over so soon? Probably. I think I'm ready. Let's see though. Not tonight. Oh, are you fucking crazy? But we're gonna play like another like 20 minutes, half hour. Wait, what? Rabbit skin hat, rabbit skin. Oh, I must have caught some fucking rabbits. Hashtag spoilers. Yeah, you
That'll
son
come
of a
in handy.
bitch. That's what you get for being a little animal. Did I catch both? Give me this game. Ah, well, I'll take it. That smoked looked really janky for a second. No, it still looks janky. What the hell? Did it always look like that? That's weird. What is this, Line Rider? What is this shit? Oh, whatever. I don't mind it. It's odd. Grab the cork. It's good to meet. So we're carrying, we got 7 kgs worth of garbage we can pick up. I like that. We got 10 in the gun, 1 in the thing. We have an emergency flare if we need to panic. Yeah, alright. Let's go head off down to Muskeg into the hunting lodge, which is where shit gets crazy. Oh, it looks good from the front of the house. Okay, like, if I do this... Hang on, if I do this... Yeah, it looks alright. You know, it's like a postcard. But then you do this and it's like... Oh. Does fire even have smoke effects in this game? I know it does there, but I can't picture it. I mentioned... What the hell? How am I still... How am I tired already? Need more than 8 hours sleep in this game? What is it? You crazy? I don't know. We're just gonna have to tough it out. I got coffee on me, right? Coffee? You can't just eat ground coffee. Unrealistic. Upset about that, let me tell you. You can definitely take coffee grounds, rub them in amongst your gums. You know, chew on that shit. You could even roll like a tin can over it, and yeah, that's your baked beans. Very heavy baked beans that are frozen. Roll it over it, grind it up fine, snort it. Should be all right. From empty, it takes 12 hours to fill. Interesting, because I remember all through high school, it was like you need 8 hours sleep. Anything more than that, and you're just sleeping too much. That's what a normal human being needs. I was like, well, that's good. I'll just get 2 or 3 every night. Call it a day. Yeah, like I don't remember the last time I had 8 hours sleep that I wasn't sick. Who would eat ground forbidden grounds? You never eat coffee grounds? Just to see what would happen? Too many grounds. Fox is just sketched out with this whole idea of eating coffee. You ever had mocha flavored anything? You ate a little bit of coffee. Coffee crisp, delicious, edible. You don't even drink it? Even the show, I don't mind. I will drink literal gasoline if I, you know, have it in front of me. I just like having a drink to sip, and if there's a slight stimulant involved, that's enough of a reason to try. See if that'll get me through the day. That's it. I don't drink like Monster or Red Bull or anything. I never buy energy. But if someone were to offer me one, you know, I'll be like, yeah, all right, I'll have a little bit of that. That's like the one drink I don't drink. It's not good, and I got enough weird fucking problems. I don't need to be like artificially increasing all my fucking heart rates and dumb shit. I had cracked a gasoline ruffle drink it, yeah. Yeah. It's so funny, man. Like, you get someone that's like, have you had this whiskey? And I'm like, what? I've never heard of that. And they're like, oh no, it's piss barrel whiskey. It only comes from this one place. It's very expensive. Oh, what's like the percent on that? Oh, it's like, you know, 100 proof or 120 proof. Fuck. You're like, yeah. Oh, it's a delicacy, you know, and they give you a little bit of it, and you're just like, sip. No, that's gasoline. I would know. That is 100% poison. But, you know, you finish it anyway, because you're curious to see where the night's going at that point. But I'm also the kind of guy that brown sugar bourbon, eh? Never had a bourbon. I'm the kind of guy, like, I'll eat spices, though. You know what I mean? Because that's how I learned to really get an appreciation for Indian food is, you know, like, you eat Indian food and you're like, okay, yeah, that was good. But then, if you have, like, bits of the spices, like the love egg and, or cloves, sorry, and stuff like that, sure, your mouth is gonna just have an awful fucking aftertaste for a while. But it's through having little pinches of this stuff, then you're like, oh, when I eat it, I can taste like the fucking 50 different like flavors going on here. You know? Oh, that's dangerous, Dino, but I really want to try that now. Tastes like you're drinking a cinnamon roll? I'm in. Like, the worst kind of alcohol is the kind of alcohol that doesn't taste like alcohol, in my opinion. Because first off, like, you know, I always know how much I'm drinking. I don't have a problem with that shit. Then I'm also trained to be a bartender. And I'm not an idiot. So well, I've also never had a hangover. You know. Being too shit-faced to handle myself, so who knows? Maybe I'm just not drinking hard enough. But fucking, they're, like, I don't even, whoa. Advanced guns. Hey, that's kind of fun. But it's like, the less something tastes like alcohol, regardless of the amount of like alcohol in it, you know that's so high in sugar that you are in for feeling sick as fuck. Now again, I haven't had a hangover, but like everybody I've seen that drinks the sugary drinks dies like the next day. You know, like I like it's called what's it called? Oh shit, what is that stuff called? Something tea? Man, because we always joke about it, because Dylan always gets super fucked up on it. What's it called? Twisted tea. I always joke Dylan's getting twisted. Because, like, he has, like, 3 of those, and, like, he's getting a hangover. I mean, he's not going to be shit-faced after 3, but it's just because of the sugar content, right? Now, I like making cocktails and having mixed drinks, but I'm... Like, if I make a cocktail or something, we're having a cocktail. Like, do you know what I mean? We might be having, like, a beer as well. But it's not like we're gonna spend the whole day just getting shit-faced. You know, you're just having it to, like, enjoy. Just have a good time. I feel like I take this shot, right? Because this seems pretty good to me. Otherwise, we gotta walk around. Yeah, that was definitely a fucking miss. Very disappointing. Or was it? I see blood. Blood! I just didn't get a headshot. Hide? Man, our scrap metal shard's actually dying. I do want this deer hide. But we can get it on the way back, probably. Blue Jolly Rancher, huh? Well, in Canada we have a drink called the Killer Kool-Aid. Which is... When it was first described to me... Oh yeah, we did hit him. Look at this. Now we're on the hunt. That's probably him running off in the distance. But ignore that. What could these mean, Sherlock? These red dots scattered on the snow. They seem to disappear. Aha! The game is afoot, Watson. You're going down the tracks. Don't look up, you'll see him. That's alright. I think I lost him anyway while I was fucking around. Which is good. But when it was first described to me, it was like, oh, hey, you've never had a drink before, try this Killer Kool-Aid thing, it's really good. And it was delicious. And it's like, oh, it's like a vodka cran. I'm like, oh, vodka cran. Okay, I'm going to remember that's a thing I like. Oh, what? Is that the one we fucking shot? It is not a vodka cran. I now know that. But both of those are good things. I don't know if that was it either. Yep. Yeah, it looks like blood, right? Oh, it's a footprint. He's just scared. I really do need to learn these gun mechanics. Cattail stings. It's a secret ingredient cyanide, yeah. Looking at snow helps with the heat. It's hot here? Oh, I was like, Origami, that, like, what a weird thing to say. But I get you. I get you. Yeah, I'm melting, dude. Oh, that fucking missed, eh? Okay, so there's a huge delay in this game between when the game lets you shoot and when you should be able to shoot. Turns out. I don't know why, but we had the same problem. I think it's something about the wolf mechanic. Because we had the same problem when I pulled the flare gun out and the game just wasn't letting me fire. Because there I'm like, shoot, I'm clicking. Can I shoot? Can I shoot? No, sorry, you can't shoot until the wolf like jumps at you. A little bit of clothing durability, it's fine. It looks like just our gloves got damaged. It's not too bad. We didn't even get a proper laceration out of that. But we do have very highly protective clothing as well. And I don't need to be shooting these, I'm technically wasting ammo. We have too much ammo anyway, and I'm betting the game's going to do the same thing between episode 2 and 3, where it's like, oh sorry, you can't take stuff in between. Which is okay, I don't mind that, but I already have way too much shit. So I don't need to take like fucking 40 rifle rounds with me. Oh yeah, episode 3 is going to be Astrid, that's right. Yeah, the new rifle feels weird, I gotta say, but I don't know. Like I said, I read some stuff on the forum. How much that's true, I don't know. I should really chase after some of these wolves and try and finish them off, but there's like 100 fucking wolves that spawn on this part of the map. I don't know if I really want to go around and skin them all and then Try and walk back. Oh, and to anyone sightseeing, down there. Down here somewhere is the old Spence homestead. You can't see it. Oh, I think you can just barely make it out. Straight ahead. No, that's rocks. Oh, there it is, I think. Something. Yeah, I think it's that far thing you can just barely see. Well, anyway. We're not going there. We'll probably go there on the way back, but from what I remember, there's nothing there. There's just like a forge, which is completely useless, and I remember expending like all of my fucking timber and waiting out the night so I could get the heat high enough so we could forge shit, and then the game's like, sorry, that's not even a mechanic in Wintermute, and I'm like, oh. No, that's fine. And the reason why I'm walking just straight down here, even though it's wolf country, is all of this ice here, well, not this stuff, but a lot of this stuff has a huge chance of just breaking. And there is a mechanic where it'll go crick, 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 and you know you're about to fall through the ice, which is sort of just absolutely terrible and leads to bad things. But sometimes you don't really get the heads up you want, so I'm just saying fuck it. Yeah, I also didn't have a heavy hammer, no. That's correct. Which I have found in survival, but I've never done any forging in survival. So, that might be something we look into in the future. But coming up is the furthest we've technically been. So in episode 2 last time, before I sort of got burned out because it got stupid with the fetch quests, we go through this tunnel, we're going to get to the hunting lodge, stuff happens, and then we return to the trapper, and that's when he sends you on all the fetch quests, of which we did one of, and I was just like, I mean, we're pretty much up to snuff, which is kind of cool. I love the new side quest system though. I think that is great. Still haven't done any of this. I guess we could. We have all this stuff. You just prepare these teas that, you know, sort of check it off. Survival school lesson. So that's probably this, right? Oh no. Oh. Wait, when did this happen? Craft fishing tackle and catch fish. That's cool. Oh, we did kill a wolf there. Nice. Oh, that's cool. No, that's buggy. So it says we killed a wolf here, but it doesn't say we killed a wolf here unless we just got this side quest. Because 100% we fucking killed a wolf here. I shot it in the face. But that's okay. You have to hold all three at the same time. Sure, that's interesting. But that's like more of a limitation of the engine. Probably. Got after asking about the forest stalkers. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we did actually kill one of those wolves. So we can go back on the way back and we can look for it. Which I think sounds pretty good. Because, you know, I like wolf. This is one of my favorite starts. This area here. I don't know, I just like it. Like when you play survival. I'm not sure if you can get this one if you play Interloper. Because I don't think it counts as one of the harder ones. But, it's a nice one. I like this area. Don't I have to jank my way around this, or do I have to go down? I think last time I janked my way through this, which I'm not sure you're supposed to do. Hang on. Save. That's not good. Yeah, the janketing. There she is. I don't know if that's intentional. It didn't feel right. But, nevertheless. Because the road's blocked for some reason. I don't remember why. Oh, just gonna have it like this. I think you're supposed to go all the way around here. Fuck it. Using poorly expired antibiotics? Yeah! Like, or poorly giving expired. Yeah. Like, I don't know if I'd even trust that.
Not sure why I feel so tired.
I mean, I've been sprinting. We got attacked by a wolf, and, you know, a couple things happened. I think I have a few reasons why we'd be tired. So, yes, we have to get up here. I think there's a couple supply caches around here as well. But we haven't learned about them, so I'm not going looking. It could be they decided this part was really boring, so they took those out. Which, good for them. Because there's not a whole lot going on right now. It'd be kind of cool if, during this part here, so we're not actively hunting the bear, but the bear is supposed to be hunting us, right? If you could kind of like see the bear, just somewhere like over there or something. Like, I remember last time we managed, like we saw the bear in Forlorn Muskeg, and we had to like go around, because we were like, I'm not messing with the bear. Oh, the bear does patrol? That's exciting. I like that a lot. Like, I like feeling, like, hunted. Having the hunt. And, like, the cat and mouse. Or in this case, the cat and bear. We're like a big cat. We can take the bear. But not right now. Apparently you need, like, a fucking spear. Whatever. I just love that. Yeah, 10 inches of steel is way better than a small little bullet. What are you, crazy? It's like, sorry, sir, how armored is this fucking bear exactly? Because, no. There is no way you move that 10 inches of steel at a velocity anywhere near as damaging as this fucking spear, or gun's gonna be. But that's fine. Yeah, Lee Enfield's fire 308s, right? Which are pretty chonky. Unless it's just supposed to look like a Lee Enfield because the developers of the game were like, this is a really super... Oh no, we're gonna have a cutscene here. This is a really super cool gun! Oh my god, guys, you ever play Call of Duty? It goes ping! Oh, I'm just fucking... But yeah, here we go, cutscene time.
Could end up being useful.
No? Really? I could have sworn I was looking at that and I was like, oh, it's going to be Astrid's fucking something or other. Because that was way too... Oh, yeah, no, there's a cutscene. I'm going to say... Hello, bear.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's fine. Really?
Look. At the lights.
No, look at... How did we fall out of the train thing? Well. Oh, now we're fucking freezing again.
Is that a campfire?
Oh, I swear to God, if fucking Methuselah's over here. Look, you, I'm a bear! Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it is too. Wow. It's okay to have a narrator character. That's fine. Does it take away from, like, a survival game that's supposed to be fairly grounded in reality? It does. Does this guy look like a fucking survivor? No, he looks like a trash panda. You know what I mean? I don't believe for 1 minute this guy would survive out here in Bear Land. Well, that's okay. Hey, Methuselah.
You again?
How goes the war, my friend?
You got a nice voice
War?
actor.
The war between man and nature, of course. The lights in the sky, you and the bear. The cold, hunger. The old fights returning.
Did you scare the bear away?
There was no bear when I found you. Perhaps it isn't yet time for your paths to cross?
Listen, old man. I'm not sure.
You still believe things are going to go back to the way they were?
The lights in the sky.
Remember, I said they were a reckoning.
They're powering the lights around us?
Now you see.
This can't be. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, and yet it has happened.
I mean, I still want to believe this is either A, Moses, or B, it's Cain from World of Darkness. Because this seems like just like fucking like the kind of bullshit vampire would do. It's like, oh, here's arbitrary character that just knows all the things and is fucking immortal. And it's like, whatever, it's kind of fun. But yeah, great voice actor though. I just don't know if his character does anything to the game or if it kind of is a bit of a detriment, but I like the game enough that I want to know what the story is, so I'm cool with it, you know, it being some weird supernatural shit and this guy's like a literal, like, maybe he's just Satan, he's fucking with us. But yeah, I'm gonna mute myself when this happens.
So, this is some kind of recurring Aurora Borealis?
Possibly.
And it's affecting the electricity? The power?
And everything dependent on it. Animating it, or destroying it. Perhaps both.
And you knew this was coming?
No, but it was only a matter of time. This has all happened before.
I've had a lot of trouble with wildlife lately. Is it always this dangerous around here?
I've seen many strange things, of course, but the birds and beasts, their rhythms are their own.
Meaning?
The patterns of nature have been interrupted, broken. Even those who once knew how to read them are now confused.
What do you think's spooking the wildlife?
I can't say for sure, but the lights in the sky may hold the answer.
So, you think the aurora is influencing the wildlife, too?
There is much in nature that we cannot understand. Would it be so strange?
I mean, no. Random lights, magnetic fields, all that stuff fucks with wildlife. That makes tons of sense. And I'm okay with it. I might, while I'm here though, if you don't mind, little buddy, just, cook up some water. I mean, I have tons of water purification tablets, so I'm just going to use some of those. I don't really need to, but it's just, you know, easier. I like how all the lights, like when the Aurora Borealis is going, which looks really cool by the way. Like how the lights in the vehicles start like flickering and going weird. That's a ton of fun. Also, I like the double radio. That's interesting. I wish this game had a thing where you could, like, you know, turn your body to look behind you. Also, it's weird they... Okay, like, I'm fine with this being the inside of the car under the hood because it doesn't matter ever. But for some reason, there's always a fucking, like, battery model. And it's weird. Oh. Okay. Where are boots? Can I kill the demon supernatural ones? I think. Right? Oh, right. Isn't there something like they don't attack you when you're in the light? Or no? I kind of remember some popular stuff with these guys. Yeah, he's scared by the light. No way I missed. 100% chance of the headshot. And they just not die? Let's track them down. We got time. Go on there, pal. Get the wolf. Shit, he's just motoring. Yeah, you probably can't kill him. But, like, there's no way that didn't fucking, like, just cap that thing in the face. Yeah, I think it's you're supposed to... He's still running. Oh. He's coming back. Come on, bitch. You want some more? Hmm? Hey, you can't come in this, can you? Like, if I didn't hit that, I don't... How was that a miss? I literally shot through him. We're gonna try one more. Because this seems really fucking, like, janky. You know what I mean? Like, this does not seem correct. There's Doge. Right? Hey, no. Hey, come back. How? How? Like, this mechanic is definitely fucked right now. Unless you can't kill the supernatural ones. But I do have a mission to kill one. So, we might have to wait for the Aurora Borealis to end. Because there's no way I'm missing that. It's alright, we got plenty of ammo. Oh, yeah, right. It's got to be invulnerable. Yeah, like...
more food.
You know, it doesn't matter what they've done with the aiming mechanic. There's a 0% chance I was missing at that range. Oh, whoops. I'm gonna get in the vehicle. But even so, I was definitely hitting it. Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah, I did notice that, actually. The, well, it's locked, eh? The rifle's iron sights are really weird now. Like, why did it... You said that note was called chair or something. Like, look how big that is. Like, that pin in the middle. I feel like that should be a lot smaller. Should be a lot more narrow, but that's okay. I don't mind. Oh, a hacksaw. Like, it's a game, and if they're trying to make the game a lot more difficult by just changing the model, even if it's maybe not super accurate, that's alright, I don't mind it. We didn't read the prisoner note. No, I need to. Is that matches? Nice. Oh. Okay, see, it's kind of weird because they're giving me ammo all of a sudden, which makes me think I should be able to shoot these things. But Apparently not. Bandages, that's sketchy. If I remember, I get like attacked by the bears. Or I did last time. There's some weird shit happened. I remember having to run in here. Okay. So probably what we'll do though is, hang on. We're gonna clear this little room. We'll start a nice little. We don't need a fire.
Think I can use this.
Maybe we don't. Maybe I lied there. But we'll read a note anyway.
Too much stuff to carry.
I think this other door is locked, right? No. Okay. Well, we'll sit in here then, and we'll read our notes. Oh, this looks cool. Seems very not safe in here. Okay, let's read them though. Here we go. Yeah, we have these, but I don't think we can. Can we read these right now? I don't think we've learned about reading yet. So, anyway, hang on. Go in here. No, can't read. I guess those are just collectibles. And when you read, they just buff your stats auto magically. Oh, I like that. Okay. I mean, I don't, but because it's nice because you know what I mean. It's nice. It's fine. Either way.
They got me set up with the usual hard cases. Nothing I haven't seen before, but this place feels like the end of some kind of road. Have to find a way back anyhow. Storms out this way are the worst I've seen. Days go by, same wind blowing. They packed us away, Pop. Froze us up out of here. Too cold to work, just thinking all the time. Stuck with what I done.
Wow, that's very informative. Let's read this one. Months without pay, making us deal with those forest crazies. Now they're sending me after them. I've had it. Hey, after this trip, I'm done. No matter what, if you're coming to help, meet me on the far side of Mystery Lake, near the summer cabins. We'll start there. Either we... And then we got... Those lights in the sky are doing some funny things to the machines around here. We found this old shed. Computers started turning on by themselves. Lamps lighting up. We've been trying to call down to the main office when the Aurora or whatever it is called out. We're not getting through. Can't tell if the phones even work. Just a handful of us from the winter crew hold up here. Some of them want to try out for the coast and the settlements there. If you find this, that's where we've gone. We're still hoping Breyer House. Breyer House is the guy who bought the Carter Dam, I believe. Breyer House sends a team up before it comes to that. Even with the fire barrel we brought indoors, it's a bitter cold. There's a fucking nice stove you could have brought in. So of like this shitty fire barrel. You do you. Either way, let's get a sweet save in here. Gonna do a little quitsy, and I'll probably catch you guys tomorrow. Or I'm honestly I'm craving it. I think we're just gonna get some more Long Dark in, and eventually we'll get some Battle Brothers. But Chano, we gotta get this stuff done first. Oh yeah, I can do. I've never done a raid before. How do I do that? I have to type their channel in or something, right? /raid. I think. Hang on. Actually, it's kind of weird. I'm gonna hard pass. maybe next time though. I don't know. Either way, take it easy, guys. Yeah. Oh, I can just click this button, I think. I don't know what happens when I do this, so peace, guys, if y'all disappear. Goodbye.